The Sharon KOTZEN Racing Yard get underway on Friday in race 1 with the 2 juveniles. Arlu, who's joining us here in shot this morning, he's going to be having his second start and his first start as a gelding. He'll be joined by Picker Pomodora, who, as his name suggests, is a gelding by Pomodora.
Morning, Nadine. Arlu never put anything in his last run. We really expected much better from him, but he was the only colt in amongst the fillies and he decided ladies first. So he earned himself a gelding. And it is his first run after the gelding, so much better is expected from him. Picker Pomodora, it's his first run, and I like to give him educational runs. He's really a nice sort, but I think he's going to be looking for a little bit of a further trip.
Laugh Till I Cry will step out in race 2. Now, she really improved well in her last, and she ran on best of all to place.
I was really happy with her last run, and she has got the draw, and she seems to be in a good space at the moment, so expecting her to follow up with another decent run.
Frosty Reception in race 4, her merit rating has fallen well, and she looks to be starting to feel the effects thereof. She's trying hard to improve.
She ran much better in her last run. She was just very outpaced in the 1,000 metre, was just a little bit too quick for her. So we got her over the 1,200 metre, which I think is going to be better suited to her. She didn't enjoy the poly at all. Okay. And, her last run was back on grass, and then you can actually see the difference.
Pendragon will run in race 5. Now, he's making his local debut, and he relocates from the Highveld.
It is his first run for my yard, so, he does show, in work he does show that he has a lot of pace, so we've opted to start him up in the 1,000 metres and expecting a nice run from him.
And closing for the yard in race 7 will be Payonite, and he's going to be racing fresh.
Payonite, he's a very honest horse, and you can ignore the last run. Everything went wrong from the jump. He jumped slow and ended up at the back, and he prefers to be a front runner. And I think the pace wasn't on that day as well, so nothing worked for him. I expect a much better run from him, and I think he'll run a good race.
Great roundup of the yard's runners by Sharon, and much appreciated.